Hi guys, in this video I will show you how we can use performance analytics formula indicators to create single score percentage reports in ServiceNow. Mm, To create single score percentage reports is otherwise not possible using simple reporting module. So let us get started. Let me just go to the performance analytics module. First we will create one indicator source. Let the name of my indicator source be incidents.sla. We can give any description over here, and we can specify the frequency, like how frequently we want this particular data and how frequently this should be updated, whether weekly, daily, monthly, bi-monthly, quarterly, yearly, half yearly, 6 months, and so on. This facts table is the table on which my query will be running, like the conditions I need to give it here. Like for example, I want this particular report for breached SLAs in incident table. So what I'll do is, in this case, I'll select task underscore SLA table, and I'll mention the condition over here as task type is incident. And I'll save my indicator source. Now my indicator source is created, so the next step is I will create automated indicators. My first automated indicator will be which will give me the count of all the breached SLAs tickets. So in this case, the frequency here as well, I'll select as daily. Unit, I will select as count, that is hash. Precision is 0. Let me select direction as minimize. And the indicator source which we just created, we can select it from here. Where is it? Yes, this one. So it will be count distinct in this case, because if there's a possibility in the task SLA table, there are two records for the same incident, like incident number 1, 2, 3. First record for resolution SLA breach and the second record for response SLA breach. So in that case, we don't want it to count those as two separate records. Those records should be counted as a single records. In this case, that's why we will take aggregate as not count but count distinct. And on which field? It should be on task field. Value when nil is 0. Let me just go ahead and save my indicator. And let let me think if I have missed anything in this particular indicator. So let me just check additional conditions. Yes. So here I want count of all the incidents which are breached. I've already given the condition of task type as incident in my indicator source. So here I will give the condition has breached is true and I will save my indicator. Now the second indicator which I need to create is which will give me the count of all the incidents. Here also frequency will be daily, unit will be hash for count, position is 0, indicator source I need to select the same because there I have given the condition already that task type is incident. Here as well I will select count distinct on field named task, value when nil is 0. Here we can select this publish on scorecard so that the record the single score which will come as the output will be published. If you want to see the real-time score, you can also check this particular checkbox. Then there are other modules like forecasting, collection periods, other access control. So depending on the requirement, we use those modules. So let me just go ahead and save this particular indicator. Now as I'm done with creation of both the indicators, well, what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and create one formula indicator and click on new over here. And I'll specify the name for my formula indicator. Direction I'll select as minimize, unit will be percentage. In this case, precision is 0. So now comes the formula part. So in formula part, I need to make use of both the indicators which I just created. So my first indicator will be the one which is giving me the count of all the breached incidents. So this is the one we just created. So in this case remaining fields are not required. I'll just go ahead and select this one. So if you can see on the screen like that report name has come under the formula. Again I just use division mark because I just need to calculate the percentage over here. Now I am going to select my second indicator which I created. And this is the one I guess which I created. I'll go ahead and select, and so I'll write into 100. Like for example, if we have to calculate any percentage, what we'll do is whatever the marks received divided by total marks into 100. This is how we get a percentage. So accordingly we have done here. I have given the first indicator name as the total number of incidents breached, second indicator how many number of incidents we are having, and into 100. Now what I'll do is I'll just check if anything else is required. I want this to be published on scorecards. Forecasting is not required in this case since we are just displaying single score. I'll just go ahead and save my indicator. Now let me just check by clicking on show scorecard if at all this is working. It is showing no score, but we do have certain records in a table, so what might be the reason for that? Let us go back to our automated indicators and check. So we have not specified any kind of job here to collect the data for our indicators. So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and create a job for both my indicators. I'll just click on new. I'll give the name of my job as incident data collection. Here we can specify like we want this to be start at a fixed start time or it should end at a fixed end time. That also we can give and we can mark it as relative as well. Relative start interval also we can set like it should be days ago, weeks ago, months ago. In this case I'm taking it as days ago. It will be run as system administrator and it will run daily at this time, and I want this job to collect only scores, not indexes. So now I just save my data collection job and I can specify my indicators here as well, or I either what I can do is I can go to my indicators and select this particular job. Either way it will work. This is my one indicator and the second one is this one. Now I'll just click on execute now. And let me see if the data is collected. Yes, the state shows that the data has been collected. Now let me go back to my formula indicator and see if the data has been collected now. Yes, in this case it is displaying me the percentage. So 97% of the incidents currently which are present in this instance has breached. And this formula indicator report I can attach to my dashboard as well in the form of a widget. So let me just directly jump onto my dashboard. I'll just open this one incidents dashboard and I will add widgets over here. So here from the drop down I'll select performance analytics. My report is of type score. Then in this section let me just select the score once again, and let me just select any one of them and add to my dashboard. We can change the configurations after adding to the dashboard as well. Let me just edit this particular widget and select my formula indicator which I just created. Type will be score itself, and I'm not changing anything else, and I'll just click on update. So I'm able to see the percentage of tickets breached using formula indicators, performance analytics in ServiceNow. Thank you guys for watching this video.